Hi there, welcome to the Shu Rayner Drawing Channel on YouTube, and today I'm doing something really a little bit different to what I normally do. I usually kind of draw live and take about 10 minutes over a drawing, and this time this took me just over about an hour of solid hard work. And why am I drawing this? Well, last week on the Draw Stuff Real Easy channel I did how to draw a skull for Halloween. And my friend Sarah McIntyre, who's a famous illustrator who you'll meet next week in a video, she did a most extraordinary kind of response to it. Here it is, look. And so when I saw her drawing, I thought, that looks like the Angel of Death. Well, of course, it doesn't at all. But that put the idea into my head. So I thought, I know, I'm going to do a long drawing on the Shu Rayner Drawing Channel, and really take my time over it and have a bit of fun and see what people think. So there, that was my famous hairdryer there. When I finished drawing the outline, then I make sure that the drawing is dry before I erase all the pencil lines, and then I start working on the shading. And the secret here, this is a much bigger drawing than I normally do on here as well. So the secret is to just take your time and plan it and think ahead. So, I mean, can you see on the round edge, the top edge of the helmet there, I've kind of left some white there as highlight. And you need to plan ahead and think where your darkest shadows are going to be. And then next to it, the piece of the drawing that's in the foreground, you need to leave that light. And kind of work towards doing the really, really dark things first, and then you can take the foreground back if you need it. Now, you see on the barrel of the gun there, I've got it wrong. On the top and the bottom kind of part of the barrel, I've put shading, whereas I should have put it down the middle and leaving it light on the edges, because I'm going to have trouble when I start shading in the feathers and trying to make that stand out in front of the feathers. Now, with the feathers here, now these kind of lines that I'm putting in here are texture, really. It's giving this kind of feathered textures. So that's all I'm kind of worrying about with the feather there at the moment, is texture. And then I will come in and start putting in shade. So I'm almost there. Now again, the kind of lines that you use, when you want something curvy, you probably need to put curvy lines in there. And with cross-hatching, you kind of do one direction, then you do the opposite direction, and just build up and build up and build up, and keep coming back, adding more and adding more. Sort of step back and have a look, say, I need a bit more shadow here, I need a bit more shadow. And you're really using the shadow to put the background things into the background and to let the foreground come into the foreground, if that makes any sense at all. So on the original skull drawing that I did, I had these kind of lines radiating out from behind the skull. And here I'm going to have lines radiating in towards the Angel of Death. And this is really, really boring. It's all done with a ruler. And if you watch me a lot, you'll know I very rarely use a ruler. And But this is actually good exercise, and if you've not done anything like this before, you know, take your time and have a go. Basically, you kind of draw, quarters, and then you halve in between and halve in between and halve in between, and keep going around and halving in between the lines. And it's a really good exercise. It gets your eye in there. It's good hand-eye coordination and practice and things. And I did lots of this kind of stuff when I was younger, and it really does kind of improve the skills. But it can get a little boring. If you watch this channel a lot, you'll know this isn't my usual kind of thing either. So I'd really like to let me know in the comments box below if you think it's you'd like me to do more kind of longer things like this. But you have to kind of speed them up, I'm afraid. Now I'm coming into the darker bits, and this kind of finishing off, looking for where the real dark shadows should be, and of course putting a shade at the bottom so that he's standing on the table, as I kind of say, but he's not, is he? He's standing on the ground. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, as I say, let me know. Well, thanks for watching, and why not now go and draw the skull on my Draw Stuff Real Easy channel, or maybe try the mystery drawing. Either way, make sure you're subscribed and keep coming back for more drawing lessons and advice. And in the meantime, keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.